Alright, a little bit of Lorelei by Styx. I'm coming back with the TEO 5 tonight after I loaded Miles Away's TEO 5 patch sound bank, and I'll tell you what, I have a renewed faith in my TEO. I know I was a little hard on the factory presets. I still stand my ground. I think they sucked. They were just, I don't know. I know it's not a super expensive synth, and it's not Oberheim's top of the line per se, but to me this is their entry model for basically most people to finally afford an Oberheim. I know I would, as I've said on some posts, I would definitely use this live in a band. I wouldn't really be afraid to take it out because for $1,500, I mean that's what you pay for other equipment. So I wouldn't mind taking this on the road for that Oberheim sound. And also everyone who knows me knows I'm an Oberheim aficionado or fanatic, I guess you could say. But I guess I'm a little Oberheim overloaded at the time, and I'm realizing after watching all the videos and stuff that I have too much Oberheim in here. I mean, I love it, but I want more sounds. I don't want just the Oberheim. So anyhow, here's a little rundown of some of what Miles Away has provided with his sound pack. It's pretty cool. Yeah, that's definitely Oberheim. Kind of thin, but wait. That filter knob's really cool. I'm falling in love with my TEO 5. I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't care for that. I could use that. There you go. Let's crank up some bass. Oh, it's got arpeggiator going on. Yeah, I could use that. And again, nope, that would not be good for solo. Oh, this SEM suite. Suite is sweet. There's always a use for that. I love it because it's opening up the sounds of this baby. There's lo-fi move. Man, it's got a rough edge when the modulation will. What is that? Not what I use as solo. I'm not a great soloist. I'm more of a layer guy. My job is to dance around the guitar player, bass player. I dance around the guitar player's chords. You never want to play, if the guitar player's playing G, you don't want to play that same thing. You want to add some, this is not a good example. You want to add some fluff around his G. I had a guitar player that played a lot of 6. So I would just kind of introduce him when he wasn't. That's how I learned to thicken up the sound using the Steely Dan Mu major chords. I put a little explanation on one of my posts. I'm a little disappointed that he wasted his time on an organ pad that doesn't even sound like an organ. And I didn't buy this to be an organ, okay? I got an organ over there. I got a million organs on VSTs, and any synth will do an organ. I don't want you to do organs, Oberheim. Don't do organs. Don't waste my space. Don't do pianos either. I'm sorry, but listen. That's what it reminds me of. That song, it's so funny. Ooh. That is wicked. Now that's a wicked lead. Oh no, that's too much with the mod wheel. Way too much. Now this is nice. But it's kind of too much. Cut back. What's that noise? That white noise? I don't know how to shut off white noise. I don't like that one. All right, here's. This is nice. Needs a little extra touch, a little bit of programming, which it's not my thing. Juno 106 again. That sounds like my Juno 106 back in 1985. Even that's deep. I suppose, well, my Juno wouldn't do that swell. I can't use that. Nope, can't. This I can use. Oh, this is that. This is very close to that Suzanne Ciani patch I was talking about. Oh, there it is. Lyricon bubble. I'm gonna rename that patch Lyricon bubbles. I don't like that, no. Nope. There you go. Bucket Brigade delay. I need that echo taken off. There you go. Cut back a little bit. Nope. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. There we go. There we go. Oh, I'm going to cut this video feed and post it on another video I made featuring Suzanne Ciani. on my first TEO video, the camera cut out as I was exploring this patch and accidentally created the Lyricon bubbles from her song 8th Wave that, as I mentioned, was in a keyboard magazine and one of those little albums, those little record sleeves they put in there. Turned me on to Susan Ciani, but here's a Lyricon bubble. Oh, that's perfect. Needs some adjusting, but I'm going to make a note of that. G05, meander. I know that's such a subtle patch, but if you listen to that song 8th Wave by Suzanne Ciani, you'll hear it very subtly in the background, which caught my attention decades ago. And I was like, what the hell is that? I know what a Lyricon is, but I was like, how do you get that on your synth? There you go. Nothing like discovering things while you're recording. That's pretty cool. I don't think I'd ever use it, but... What's that? I'm sorry, but that's what it reminds me of. Who was that guy back in the 70s? It's so funny how we don't talk anymore. Nah, that's not even it. Sorry, I'm not a singer. What was that guy's name? It's so... Richard something? Somebody little... I don't know. It's so funny how we... I'm not going to sing. This is a nice little swell. That's nice. Folds of space-time. Appropriately named. Renewed faith in my purchase. Forever OBX. Don't forget, always change your octaves when demoing a patch. That's thick. It almost sounds like Tom Sawyer, but it's not the same. Which is great. It's like they stripped out that part with it. That's okay. That has some use. See some use for that. No, I don't need toy keyboards. I don't need a particle collider, I'm sorry. Maybe with a little bit of... Wait. That's the bass note to Subdivisions, kinda. But you can't play. You can't play the other chords. But it does sound like Subdivisions. Wait, right here. Oh, it's definitely got that Subdivisions vibe going on. But like I said, like another Oberheim, you can't play the chords on top. You can hear it. See what happens? This is called the end of everything, and this will be the end of my demo, I guess, and my ranting and raving. Hey, if I'm going to review this video, I realize wearing my hat, my camera tends to focus on the brim. Apologize, but I'm not going to remake this video. I just wanted to post this to say I have renewed faith in the TEO. My first video was a little picky on their factory presets, as I'm going to say again. And I'll be honest, I was kind of pissed off. I wanted to hook up these two things. A Zoom multi-stomp and a Boss Reverb RV6. You know, they're normally hooked up to a pedal board, but I ripped them off and put brand new fresh batteries in, and they just wouldn't work. Because I figured I wanted to do my own thing outside of the effects section, and I think it's pretty cool. I like the sequencer and arpeggiator. I obviously have a lot to learn. I don't like the way they have the oscillators laid out, I guess. I mean, no, now that I'm looking at it, I guess I was prejudging. I just haven't had enough time to really spend time with it, but I needed to check it out because I bought it, and I'm going to make sure I got to return it in case it's not working. It's a keeper. I'm going to hold on to it. She's a beautiful baby. She's nice looking. This is an overlay, the blue stripes, which, hey, for the money you're paying, you know, I put the same overlays on my OBX8 to get the blue pinstripes. I like both styles, but I'm definitely a blue pinstripe lover. Always will be. That's just my personal taste. But anyhow, it looks like my OB6, looks like my OBX8. They all sound different. They all sound the same. I can see we're spending some time with this baby, especially with the filter cutoff knob, and some of this other stuff I haven't really even got into, like the LFOs, or even messing with the oscillators yet. I really haven't. I haven't switched any oscillators. Oh, there's portamento. I was going to say there's no portamento on this thing, but there it is. Let me get a better patch. That's not going to work. That's not going to work. It does have portamento. See? Anyhow, that's a lame way of ending the video, but anyhow, at least with my reviews, you're going to get my true input as I experience it. I might make another video a month from now and say, I'm in love with this thing. It's the greatest thing ever. I mentioned on one of my posts, I'm like this with my music. Like you know, when I buy a new Steely Dan album, well, they don't exist anymore, or Donald Fagen album, and being so used to all their previous material, I listen to it and I go, oh God, this sucks. But then next thing you know, I listen to it, and then, you know, 2 days later, that's all I'm listening to is Donald Fagen's newest album. I'm just a weird guy that way. It's like you have to work your way into my tastes, my acceptance. And I'm not saying I'm anybody special. I'm just saying that's the way I am. And I wish I was different in a way, but that's how I am when I listen to music. I hate when they come out with new stuff, and then I end up loving it, and I'm going, this is some of the best stuff they ever did. And that's probably how I'm going to be with this guy. In fact, I'm very positive of it, because it's just a... I'm sorry, man. Yep, she's a keeper. So all you that are considering it, the thing I'd say is if you're not a programmer, and I am not, I'm not a sound designer. I like presets and I like to tweak them. I want somebody else to design my sounds and then I'll use them, but I may get into that when I retire, who knows. But it's a good synth. I'm going to give it the thumbs up at this point. Now that I downloaded Miles Away Sound Bank, check him out. I'll put a link to his site. It's 22% off, I believe, or it's 30% off for $22 right now. And to me, it's worth it. It breathed new life into this. They should have hired him to do the intro patches. And thanks to the Samurai, and I forgive it. Without being in the computer, I can't look up who you were, but you both recommended GeoSense, and I'm going to go check that out as I'm watching this video. Yeah. How could you not? Even if you play that one note and throw another synth on top of it, you know, that's ambient, like the ambient O or something. You can always use that sound and know the Oberheim is there in your mix. Okay guys, thanks for watching. I'm gonna head on out. Hopefully this turned out okay, and I'm not gonna do a whole lot of editing, but hopefully you enjoyed it. Thanks for following me, and thanks for all the support. And again, what a great community we have. You know, as Echo Craft said, you know, thanks to Synth Samurai, he brought together a whole new community of synthesizer enthusiasts, and we all just have a lot of fun. We share information. We become friends, you know, and just embrace it, enjoy it. Welcome to the community. I'm very proud and happy to be a part of it. You'll just never know how much it really makes me happy inside that we have such a great group, and positive feedback, and makes me happy to know people are learning from all of us, and I just think it's a wonderful thing. So hey, thanks guys. I'll catch you on the next one. Thanks.